Excuse me. But I think we're live. Ooh, Jack and Coke. I do like myself some Jack and Coke as well. We're live. Yo, apologies in advance. I haven't eaten dinner yet. My food just came in, so I'll probably be eating while live streaming tonight. But you know, that happens sometimes. We're drinking my sake as well, so don't worry too much about that. But it is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the Monday Night Livestream featuring Nekopara Volume 3. If you like your cat girls or you like drinking, you're in the right place. Because we're going to have a nice casual, fun live stream. Drinking, hanging out. I'm going to be eating my dinner as well. Because my food came in like 5 minutes before the live stream started. And I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat eating dinner. Let's go. Boop. Oh, Maple's sighing already. Oh, she's making faces and stuff. Then here's the eldest of the group, Asuki. Yeah, Coconut, that's what you call professionalism. You know how it is. Maple too fucking cute. I have to change up my sound setup a little bit too, so let me know if the game sound is too quiet or anything, okay? Because I did redo my sound recently because I just had to. My headphone slot on my microphone was acting up, so I had to plug it elsewhere. I'm pretty sure it's the stress of performing live at that kids show. Where did Chocolate hear about this? At least Vanilla understands. Suman's like, I got this, guys. Oh, by the way, I've got a new chat command. So for anybody who wants to know Cinnamon's chat command, it's now in the chat. I haven't added Maples yet. I haven't decided yet on that one, but you know, if you exclamation point Cinnamon, you'll see what. Maple's like, It's such a basic conversation topic, right? It's like, oh yeah, you know. Meanwhile, in New York, it's pouring. By the way. Wrecked. Double wrecked. The what? The stock market? What is Cinnamon trying to do here? I thought she was gonna try to like figure out what's wrong with her or something. But since she's talking about the weather and the stock exchange, really? wrecked.
もんしな、さっき任せろって決まってたけど、一体なんだりゃ。
I have questions too, Asuki. I agree with you there.
シナモンは謎多き猫だからね。実際よくわからない。
You know, actually, now that I think about it, that's probably very true, right? Like, everyone just knows that. Probably. I don't know. I don't know anything about Volume 3. Oh, she's sweating bullets now. No, I right-clicked. Wait a second. There you go. Really? Is that true? Wait, is that true? Is that true? Anone? Is that also true? I don't know these animal facts. I mean, yeah, that's true as well, Maple. It's a little hot for tea, isn't it? She's gonna be like, ah, right? Somebody tells me Cinnamon's gonna fail this experiment. Alright, Cinnamon's failing at life instead first, guys. Never mind. Cinnamon, please. I thought you were trying to help, Maple here? Oh, she's gone. So, if you guys are wondering, this is normal for Cinnamon. We should have all expected this. Wow. Coco's like, I don't know how to handle that. I like Maple just currently like, we're in the middle of work, so don't do that, okay? Wait, what? You're sympathizing with Cinnamon? Wait, what? Okay. Yeah. These guys are kind of the dumb ones of the group, so makes sense. I think she's gonna fail. Well, good job, Cinnamon. Except it looks like not in a good way. Oh man. Cinnamons like, yeah, Cinnamon, I don't know what she was trying to do, but ultimately I think she's failing at what she's trying to do.
モンシナがあれだけ体張ってんのにノーリアクションかよ。鬼畜、メイプルは鬼畜。
What a savage.
かわいそう。シナモンお姉ちゃんがかわいそう。
Oh, Coconut probably did things to get Azuki's attention when she was like smaller, didn't she?
頑張れー。シナモンちゃん頑張れー。
Can we talk about the fact that they're sitting around here? I bet Shigure is gonna show up and she'll be like, "What are you guys doing?" Shop is pretty crazy despite the lack of customers. The hell's a kusha? Did Mabel figure it out? Oh, Maple, are you on your break?
はーい、お先にいただいてます。
I've been for a while. Her reply is cold and deliberate. Nail file and nail polish rest on the table. Are you doing your nails?
まあね、爪の手入れするとすっきりするのよね。
Yeah, it's true. It's always nice to have something that like helps you relax and such. I think for me personally, one of my favorite pastimes to do to relax is to knot. So I'm a very bad example for this. I'm sorry, guys.
形が悪いと気になってしょうがないし。
Oh my god, was it just her nails bothering her? Because that'd be really funny. Maybe raise her hand to examine her nails as she speaks. I guess that's just a thing cat girls do. It's like she's sharpening her nails because she's angry or something. So ponder the mysteries of these cat girls. I fill a kettle with hot water and bring out the tea leaves. So you've been kind of zoning out a lot lately. Is anything wrong?
別にどうもしませんよ。
Well, I'm worried anyway.
だから何でもないってば。
Now what do I do? I feel like she's been acting strange ever since we came back from the amusement park. But what am I supposed to do if she won't talk to me about it? I'll give her some tea. Be like, well, you know, I hope whatever's bothering you, like, you know, stops. It's kind of tough, you know, like human interactions as with cat girl interactions can be delicate at times, you know? She's still sighing, though. Silence. I'm not much of a talker in the first place, but she's upset about something. I can't just leave her alone. Is she going to quit? The troubled mind, I begin preparing the tea leaves I just brought out.
歌唱はさ、
Turn to her.
なんでケーキ屋なんてやろうと思ったの？
Why do you think? Oh, that's a good question. She stares at her now perfectly manicured and polished fingers, zoning out again. Her voice was flat and emotionless. Why?
だってさ、実家だって結構な和菓子屋の老舗なんでしょ？
Yeah, that's true. Like, Kasho's parents are all about them Japanese sweets. So this is like a big rebellion against like what his parents wanted him to do. Because I think he was supposed to inherit that.
昔から修行だなんだって結構厳しくやらされてたらしいじゃない？
Oops.
それなのに家を出てまでなんでわざわざケーキ屋だったの？
She stares at me, her gaze unassuming. Why, huh? Yeah, that's a good question actually. Then. Worry ellipses. Well, a lot of reasons.
いろいろね。別に話したくないならいいけど。
She's not pursuing it, instead just idling, resting her chin on one hand while fiddling with her phone with the other. So why did she ask that question then? Honestly, I have no idea what she's thinking. See, as the player who's playing this game, I know Kasho's kind of like thick-headed in the sense that he doesn't get that Maple at some point probably wanted to be some sort of idol or singer or something like that, of that nature. And she probably decided not to pursue that dream at some point in her life because she found it either very or highly unrealistic, like kind of impossible. Like, you know, she had things that she wanted to do to take care of, like closer to home. Maybe something as simple as that. So Kasho doesn't get that. She must have had something in mind, but. Do I like cat girls? I mean, yeah, I do, but... Oh, that's actually a good question. We don't know enough about Kasho. We're gonna find out. Excuse me? The hell is she getting at? Bringing up something like that. I have absolutely no clue what her aim is with this. Oh. Kasho, getting grilled. No, that's not it at all. I never expect to have cat girls as my partners. Much less 4 of them, but I keep that part to myself. I like how if you look at the 3 on the right, chocolate, vanilla, and coconut, they're all like, yeah! I was like, God fucking damn it, what did I get myself into? On the left. Each of them has their own charms though, right? There's no way I could rank them. Everyone seems to be fine with the 2, so look at this, happy. Yeah, right. I groan in bewilderment. That's what Kasho is, man. He goes, I like these cat girls. This is the 5th time, Kasho. How do you not know this, right? Huh? That seems like a right for Kasho. What? That's... I mean, I guess so. Maple puts her phone back in her pocket and stands up. Kasho's a lot... That Maple. What's with her? She's leaving and I'm still as confused as when this all started. Dumbfounded, I stare at Maple's back as she exits the room. Sup? Oh, Cinnamon. Is Maple relieving you? Cinnamon gently lowers herself down onto the sofa. Pour some hot water from the kettle and place a cup of black tea in front of Cinnamon. I mean, he was in the middle of brewing it when Maple was there, right? Don't worry about it. I wanted some tea too. I was going to have extra anyway, even if you hadn't come along. She nods to me, smiling. 2 of us quietly begin to sip our tea. Cinnamon does not spit it out this time in a spectacular manner. We return our cups to their saucers, each one making a little clack as we set them down. Now Cinnamon's sighing. What's wrong? I never hear you sighing. Well, okay, I never hear you sighing unless it's sexual. Let's be honest, girl. Oh wow, that's like a expression from Cinnamon you like never see. I like how she just tries to justify saying, it's my normal stick, don't worry about it. Come on, you think I'm gonna buy that? more like kind of very forced. Another sigh. That one was even deeper. The 2 of us both take another sip of our tea. Cinnamon glanced at me, her head slightly lowered. Yeah. I think, you know, slight complaints about the English language versus Japanese language. Like when she says Mei-chan hasn't been well lately, she means like mood-wise, like hasn't been herself, you know, kind of thing. Lacking in energy. So, you know, translations, man. Sometimes you can't win with them. She takes another small sip. Ever since we went to the amusement park, right? She inclines her head in a slight nod. Well, you gonna look up porn? I mean, like, I guess you could use your break however, but come on. My computer. Hand my laptop over to her. She definitely navigates to a webpage and then turns the laptop towards me. Oh, okay. It's not porn, it's amusement park stuff. This is... Displayed on the screen is... a video of Maple singing on the stage. This from the other day, isn't it? They're playing the sad music or the slower music. I'm not sure if any of the music is actually that sad in Nekopara. It's a very upbeat track for the most part. Now that I think about it, huh? Slightly more serious toned music. Scrolls down so I can see the comments. That cat girl is cute. I didn't know there was such a cute cat girl around. This cat girl's so good at singing. Comment section is mostly full of variations of those things. What is all this? Looks like she's gotten pretty popular. Oh, is Maple maybe like the reason why she doesn't want to pursue singing and stuff because she feels that there's that barrier because she's a cat girl and not a person? And she wants people to respect her for her skills and not necessarily for her looks or anything like that. And that's why she kind of gave up pursuing that, because every time she performed or tried to, like, all they talked about was like how cute she was, her looks, and not her actual skill in singing. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. That's why I play the game, right? Cinnamon takes a breath before continuing. Exactly, yeah. Basically, yeah, essentially, like, she wants a world full of people like Kasho who doesn't discriminate. It's kind of very interesting subject to breach. What? Why is it like the Nekopara games are getting better as they go? What the hell? What the hell, man? It's like the first one was pretty like happy-go-lucky. The second one had some good like feels moments about Azuki and Coconut's history and the two of their relationship with one another. And now this one, it's like it's going into like, you know, the idea of like cat girl segregation. It's very interesting. Pizza is done? Cool. She furrows her brow in frustration. So she's worried about being seen as just a cat girl, huh? Oh, that's why Maple was in a better mood when she kind of deduced that from Kasho's like hesitation on being able to actually say, like, kind of answer that question prior. Maple's words echo in my mind. Uh-oh. It has. She nods, her mouth contorting into a pained smile. Video I watched back at the amusement park. I nod to Cinnamon. Oh. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, Maple, we're in 2019 now. You can become a virtual YouTuber. It's out of delivery, it's DiGiorno. All because of the word cat girl, huh? Even if they had good things to say, they still call her cat girl. Even if they have mean things to say, they still call her cat girl. She said she wanted to be a singer. It would have definitely been a shock for the young Maple in that video. She's proud by nature, so it's not hard to imagine. Whenever you ask what's wrong, she just dodges the question, right? So that's what's been going on. Looks like this video has been circulating a lot since it was uploaded. A lot of people have left comments on it. It seems to have an endless parade of comments like the one Cinnamon showed me. Oh man, that's tough, man. We're dealing with racism in this one. What? Yo, fuck racists, man. They suck. Why discriminate against like cat girls or people? Come on. Aw, poor Cinnamon. In this case, I feel for Cinnamon, like because, and I think Choco and Vanilla explained it in the first game, but because they're cat girls, they're much more upfront and direct with their feelings. So a proud girl like Maple, who, you know, probably got very much hurt because of something like this. Like, that's why she doesn't want to sing anymore. She hangs her head, turning her eyes away from me. She breathes out a long sigh. In response, I gently bop her on the head. BAM! Really do like Maple, don't you, Cinnamon? Make us get woke? Well, only if the social justice workers actually care about, like, fairness and care about fighting injustice. Unless they want to fight injustice, the game, in which case, man, they'll kick my ass. I'm really bad at that fighting game. What? You're more like best friends and sisters. She looks... oh, excuse me. She looks up at me with a wide-eyed expression. You are sisters, but your relationship isn't like coconuts and Azuki's. It's not like chocolate and vanilla's either. I guess you could say that you two are on equal ground with each other. Like two friends who really get along. Like Coconut and Azuki, where one is clearly the older sister and the other is the younger one. And they don't cling to each other like chocolate and vanilla do. But I do remember Maple always seemed troubled. Always seeming troubled. Always trying to help out somehow. Worrying about whether the result of her actions would be good or bad. Just seems like the kind of relationship that only really close friends have. That's what I meant. Spins like, I'm her best friend. Yeah, it's kind of like, I wonder what Maple thinks about it, right? I thought I just spilled my food, but I didn't. She furrows her brow again and smiles at me. Her smile seems a little ashamed. Give her another gentle pat on the head. I'm worried about Maple too. I'm going to see if I can get any clues from her. I'm not much of a negotiator, though, so I don't know how much success I'll have. I mean, she already did let something slip. Sure, I'm going to try talking to her a little too. I nod to her. Maple and Cinnamon are both part of my family. I want to do everything I can to help them. That's the honest truth. She wants to look at porn! She fidgets embarrassed. I don't mind. What? Why? Pornography. The internet is really, really great for porn. Oh, what? I can see Shigure now. Going. Like, Cinnamon's at home. She's trying to look something up in incognito mode. And Shigure just suddenly appears right behind her. What are you looking up, Cinnamon? I was like, oh, no. Yep. Make sure you wash your hands after, Cinnamon, right? Do that in your own house. Take my laptop away from the panting Cinnamon. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah, and what was it you were planning on enjoying? Seriously, girl, you handle food. Can't do that shit during break either. You really don't break character, do you? That is the face of the proudest of perverts, guys. That is the face of pride. This is the person who you should be your poster girl for incognito mode right here. Cinnamon. And I was just coming to think of her in a new light. Well, I guess this is what the announcer meant. She is, as usual, a slightly bothered looking cat girl. Master Roshi, are you proud? I was a bit late because I went to the toilet. Oh no! What is she doing? She washed her hands, that means, at least. So what do you think? Although for once I used a kind of tea leaf we don't usually have. Hey, yeah, that's good. Whatever. She did it anyway? Hell yeah, she did. Maple shrugs, waving her hand dismissively. Hey! 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 Hey, Maple, as a tea lover, you should be proud of the fact that the cake shop will also seriously deal in tea. I think that's a good step in the right direction. You want to know how hard it is to find a good cake shop like that? A lot of patissiers in my area do not have a tea selection. And it is frustrating as a person who loves drinking specific teas to go with specific cakes. Just putting that out there. I'm adamant about this. I'm a tea lover. I love my tea. Love my cake. I want both. The best of both worlds. I have to find a tea shop, man. I have to find a good tea or cake shop or something. Be nice, actually. Actually, you know what? That might be a good way to release some stress. To spend like a few hours at a nice cake tea shop. Unwind. Get like a book. My notebook. Tablet. Whatever. You know, do my thing. Actually, I didn't know what kind of plans you had after this, so... There's a place nearby I figured we could poke our heads into. There's some that's sold by this new tea shop. I leave closing the store to the others while my secretary of tea and I walk home. I steal a glance at Maple as we walk side by side. Maple seems no different from usual, though I can't say whether usual is downcast or just cold. She's doing her work, but I can tell she's not putting in a ton of effort. Because she's a cat girl. Remember what Cinnamon told me earlier this evening. Take another glance at Maple's face. Oh, I don't know, she looks a little mad at me. Turns her head just enough to look at me out of the corner of her eye. Oh, no, it's nothing in particular, just... My attempts to lie gets caught in my throat on midway. Now I'm not sure what to say. Just say the truth, man! Kasho, have you not learned anything? Just be upfront. Can't hide it, man. You can't stop adulting and just be an honest protagonist. Just be, hey, I'm worried about you, so I wanted to talk to you. I look away from Maple, who seems upset, and turn my gaze towards the night sky. My bad. Yeah, right. That's right. No, it's just because I'm not that great at catching small details. I wonder if I could just ask it straight. She stares at me, head cocked suspiciously. Turn my head back toward her and meet her gaze. You know that video from when you were a kitten? When you said you wanted to be a singer? Why was that? Shyly runs a hand through her hair and lets out an exaggerated sigh. Maple has probably guessed what I really wanted to ask about by now. What kind of person do you take me for? Damn it, Vanilla! Why do you keep saying that about me? I mean, you know, it's true. Well, that's... She's not wrong, though. So I just shut up. Wrecked! I'm not making her work overtime because I want to start a love affair, though. Still, I've got enough common sense to know that with 4 companions, I'm not really convincing anyone. Turn my gaze away from Mabel and look up at the night sky. Mabel's like, as long as you treat him okay, I guess. She glanced at me with mischievous eyes and a wry smile. Is she the one who's unhappy? I hear her grunt before looking up at the sky with me. Aww, don't give up on your dreams. Her tone is wistful. Her answer is blunt and unaffected. You still think about it now, don't you? Yep, and that's the reason why. Her expression stiffens. She quickly relaxes, and when she speaks again, it's in that same aloof tone. No, we will fight for it! Maple. Comments on the videos all said something similar. Because she's a cat girl. I can see that one word weighing down on Maple. But everything she said just now seems so hollow. I'm not sure she believes it herself. If that's true, then how did you get so good at singing? I stopped my tracks and hurled a question at her. She turns to me. Seeing her eyes widening, I continue without hesitation. There's no way you could get that good without practicing. Yeah. Her brow furrows with unease, and she casts her gaze downward. Casual air that has surrounded her when we were side by side is nowhere to be found. At the bottom of my field of vision, I notice her wringing her pale, slender hands. I take a step toward her and pat her slumped head. The people who eat my cakes. I'm always so happy to see their smiles. She raised her head. What did you ask me for? That's why I wanted to become a patissier. Aw. There you go. The answer that you waited for 10 minutes, 20 minutes now? I don't know. Talking about myself is a little embarrassing. A reluctant smile drips onto my face and I continue. Ever since I was little, my dad told me that I would be studying to make Japanese sweets. I never considered that I had any other choice. So I did as he said and studied how to make Japanese sweets. Don't say anything else. Mabel stares right at me, waiting for me to continue. So my family has some ancient traditions. My upbringing was pretty strict. Playing with friends, club activities, hobbies. I had to forego all of them for the sake of studying the family trade. Well, not that I regret all that. Even after all this time, I still don't. Can't make the bitter smile on my face go away. Mabel's eyes are as wide and bright as the moon at this point, but I keep going. But one day I went to a patisserie by myself. Everyone there looked so happy eating their cake. Everyone, even those who might be austere or sad otherwise. Every single customer had a smile on his or her face. I recall the memories of that visit. You gave voice to even the parts I had locked away in my heart. For I was completely focused on my family's trade and saw nothing else. Then someone asked me, "Why is it that you're making these sweets?" Back then, I really didn't know what I had been doing up until that point. I struggled with it, but I decided that I wanted to be like that person. I wanted to make something that could put a smile on anyone's face when they ate it. Even enough that I was willing to give up all that I worked so hard and so long for. Mabel's expression hardens as I watch her ears turn toward me to take in every word. So I give voice to every last sentiment. My dad, as well as others around me, said many harsh things to me. But I knew I had to be true to myself. I decided to turn toward my own dream. No matter what those around me thought. I caused a lot of trouble for Shigure and our mom, and he did some incredibly dumb things. Maybe there could have been a brighter future for me somewhere along the line, but right now, I'm happy. This time my smile isn't bitter or reluctant. The smile I show Maple is one that reflects my true feelings. Before I know it, Maple's fingers, which she had clasped together so tightly, have loosened up. So what people who have dreams and follow them, who want to follow them, despite everyone else saying no, you can't. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that innocent stupidity, and you know what? Not a bad thing to keep on to. All right. To anybody who's listening, I know it's a weird time to be saying this, but you know, if you feel like you have a dream you want to accomplish, and you don't think it's possible or realistic, who cares? Keep at it a little bit longer. You never know. Still, if I thought my dream was stupid, I wouldn't have followed it. See? Because it isn't. It isn't stupid to have a dream, you know? We each let out a little chuckle. Put my hand on Maple's head one more time. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I couldn't just leave you alone, Maple. Smile is completely devoid of the mischievousness I saw earlier. With renewed vigor, she straightens up, standing up to her full height.
あんたって本当におせっかい焼きね。
That's what Kasho does. I couldn't stop if I wanted to.
そうね。性格はなかなか治らないわよね。
Everything that just happened seems like it took place in a dream. Maple laughed, sounding more relaxed than usual.
好きなことなんて誰かのためにやるものじゃないのよね。人だからとか猫だからとかそんなの何も関係なくて。
See? Maple's like, I don't care if it's cat girl or human or anything else. It's what she wants everyone to think. Right? Well, it sounds like she's trying to convince herself onto that. I nod to her in agreement. She raises her head and replies with a small nod of her own.
私は私らしく生きるわ。こそこそしてたのがバカみたい。あんたの話だけでそう思えちゃう単純さが怖いけど。
Yeah, that's what Kasho is in a nutshell.
でもちゃんと覚えとくわ。ありがとね、カショ。
Yay!
それとシナモンも。
Huh? Cinnamon? Maple turns, I follow her gaze. She's like, I thought I was hidden, guys! What do you mean my outfit stands out here?
めいちゃん、なんで？気づいてないとでも思ってたの？うち出てからずっとついてきてたのなんか気づいてたし。
Wow. Cinnamon is not a ninja, guys.
ちゃんと慎重にしてたの。
Cinnamon reluctantly drags herself out from hiding. Cinnamon, were you following us the whole time?
そのめいちゃんとカシオさんが気になっちゃって。あ、別にエッチなことを想像したんじゃないですよ。
What?
本当にただただめいちゃんが心配だっただけで。
You don't have to put it that way. I know Kasho has the horny pastry puffer nickname, but come on.
わざわざ断らなくてもそんなこと思ってないわよ。カシオのこともどうせシナモンの入れ知恵でしょ。それは別に入れ知恵ってわけじゃなくて、どうしたらいいかわからなくて相談したっていうか、その。
And I decided to stalk you, you know? You know how it is.
別に怒ってないでしょうが、まったく。
People tenderly pat Cinnamon's head.
ありがとね、気にかけててくれて。
Oh, snap.
それとこの間もまた歌うきっかけくれてありがとう。
Aww. Hey, they kissed and made up. This game would be weird to play on Mother's Day. I mean, there are weirder games to play on Mother's Day. I'm just gonna put it out there. There are weirder and stranger games to play on Mother's Day. Just put it out there, okay? You know. Smiles awkwardly. Nonetheless, she's direct with thanking Cinnamon.
よかったよ。
Aww.
めいちゃんに嫌われちゃったかと思って心配だったから。
Yeah, she probably felt guilty of putting her friend into an awkward situation like that, you know.
嫌わないわよ、あの程度のことで。ずっと一緒にいるんだからわかるでしょうが、そのくらい。でも
Cinnamon starts to sob uncontrollably, and Maple pulls her into a hug, comforting her. The relationship is so sweet. Without an ounce of hesitation, I smile at the two cat girls and pet both of them. Yep. Sounds like a good idea. Maple's face lights up in a smile as she nods to me. Pat both their backs. Now how about we head home? Aww. No, not the snot! Blow your nose. Feels like we've all gotten a little closer to each other. Side by side, the three of us head home to where the others are waiting for us. Cinnamon gets in trouble for ditching out on closing shop. What? Sugar is like, let me block your rise to fame. I'm gonna make a ton of money off this. Formal music theory education stuff? I wonder what, like, Kashio and Sugar's parents think about the cat girls, you know? Like, considering we never meet the mom and dad. The fact that Sugar gives it in so readily is kind of anticlimactic. But like Sugar has said, it's up to Maple to decide what she wants to do. So there's no reason for her mother figure not to cheer her on. Seems perfectly natural to me. After all, Sugar and my mom also supported me in my dream, right? Yeah, don't half-ass dreams, man. Her arms are crossed and her response is immediate. My dear little sister is too handsome for her own good. Handsome. She expects nothing less from the cat girl's little mother, though. She nods, satisfied, and I stare at her with a hint of admiration in my eyes. Chocolate vanilla, hey, we're just here. What's up? Is that a joke? Vanilla's like, freebies. Ah!
メープルがいろいろと思うところがあるのは気づいてはいましたが、自分から言ってくれるのを待っていましたので、本当に嬉しいです。夢や目標は人に言われてやっても仕方がないことですから。
Yeah, definitely. I don't know why you're looking at me about that, though. Don't know at all, Shigure. It's all thanks to her mother's training.
いいえ、兄様のサポートあってのことです。
いやいやいや。
私では経験が足りないことも多々ありますゆえ。
Smiles, looking proud of how well her girls are growing. As long as I can help Shigure with the things she can't do on her own. As long as everyone can decide what they want to do, I'm happy. There's one thing I want to ask. Even though you knew what Maple was worrying about, you left that video up there?
過保護にするのは簡単ですが、自分で考えるきっかけになればと。私はみんなの母親代わりですから。
She inclines her head and smiles. She might be small, but she's still able to support the rest of us on her back. Sugar is always thinking about her surrogate daughters, the cat girls. Pat my beloved sister's head.
しぐれ、ちょっとお願いがあるんだけどさ。歌を始めるにしても、最初は楽器をやった方がいいって聞いたのよね。だからなんか、歌と一緒にできるような楽器買ってもいいかしら。
I think I know what instrument she's gonna get.
自分で貯めてるお金ならいくらかあるし。
A good idea. Where'd you hear something like that?
私には Wi-Fi でつながる世界中の友達がいるからね。
It's like watching people. It's like, oh, they all know how to play an instrument.
光ファイバーでつながる世界中の友達は何でも答えてくれますし。
You can trust everything on the internet, guys.
ほんと便利な時代になったもんよね。
Exactly.
引きこもりが増えるのも仕方ないことです。
What? I see. I don't know what shut-ins are, says the guy who's sitting at home playing this game. They nod enthusiastically in mutual understanding. I think this is the first Shigure is hearing of Maple's friends too. It was a night when I felt like these two proud girls were looking down on me for some reason. I don't know, for some reason they got along a little too well. Choco's gonna become an idol too. Is being Soleil's idol good enough?
Nekopara.
Choco's like, well, if other people can do it, so can I, right? Isn't there an entire Nekopara game that's about, like, them being idols? Or something like that, too? Just polish on some more dinner, guys. Don't worry about me. The next day off.
来たね。ついにこの日が来ちゃったね。
大げさ。別に何でもないでしょうが。単に楽器買いに来ただけの話でしょ。
Ooh, instrument shopping. That sounds fun.
そんなことないよ。歌手めいちゃんの第一歩だもん。
Cinnamon's like even more hopeful than that. Awesome.
ドキュメンタリーとかだったらここを歩きながら。メイプルさんの伝説はここから始まったんですね。とかナレーション映像流れちゃうんだよ。
Alright. Well, I got you, Cinnamon. I got you, Cinnamon. So this is the start of the Legend of Maple.
もうシナモンゾクゾクしちゃう。
I mean, I didn't think I did that good of a job, but okay.
ちょっと本当に恥ずかしいから落ち着いてほしいんだけど。
You're pretty excited, huh, Cinnamon?
姉妹とはいえメイプルのためにあそこまで喜べるのは素晴らしいですけどね。
Yo, look at that. We got smartphone. Yo, I love that smartphone and headphone and Gonbobby. Can't read that. I'm sorry. Gyukaku? Gonpuolad? I'm not sure what that says, okay. They say they're best friends, you know?
そうですね。あの2匹の関係はそっちの方がしっくりきます。
We're headed toward an instrument store near Yokosaki Station. Like Cinnamon said, we're here to buy Maple an instrument. Shigure has a spring in her step, as if she is a mother celebrating her daughter going off on her own for the first time. Even the muzzle will not keep her from drooling. She'll probably drool more, actually, because of the kink. But hey, what do I know?
めいちゃんはどんな楽器買うか決めてるの？
A cool one.
歌いながらってことだからギターかなとは思ってるけどね。
Guitar's a good choice, yeah.
弾き語りとかかっこよさそうだし、私に似合いそうじゃない？
そ さすがめいちゃん、自信満々だね。
物はお店で気に入ったのを選べばいいかなって思ってるけど。
そうだね。私もめいちゃんに似合うの選ぶよ。
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about that? You're always helping out the store, so I'd be willing to buy you a practice guitar, but
だからいいって言ってるじゃない。
uh,
自分のためなんだから、そんなの自分で買うわよ。
plus, let's be honest, Kasho probably doesn't even touch his money. He just goes, oh, we need this ingredient and that ingredient. Oh, we need to restock on this stuff. And Shigura's like, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
歌唱は甘いわね。
He's soft on everyone, though.
それとも私のことを口説いてるわけ？
Don't you think I could do better than that if I was? Moron. Fire back at Maple as she grins at me impishly.
なんだか兄様とメイプルが仲良くなりましたね。
Shigura's like, my plans are coming to fruition. Wait, what?
そうだね。羨ましいな。
Cinnamon's, that is a jealous face.
ああ、シナモンはどっちが羨ましいのですか？
Cinnamon's like, give me both.
両方かな。
That sounds about right. Pass the time talking like this as we head to our destination. Finally, we arrive at the instrument store I found on the web. We use my laptop. Holy crap, that's a lot of drumsticks. Awesome. Man, I haven't been to an instrument store in so long. By the way, just so you guys know, I am not that musically inclined in instruments anymore. I used to be as a kid. But I found out I enjoyed singing a lot more than anything else, so I actually joined chorus and choir, whatever you want to call it, like through most of my middle school and high school days, so I stopped playing everything.
めいちゃん、見て見て。楽器がいっぱいあるよ。
Cinnamon's excited too.
そりゃ楽器屋に来たんだから楽器がなきゃダメでしょうよ。
Yeah, if you go to an instrument store, it's like, yeah, we got a triangle, like a symbol, and that's it. Like, well, you're going out of business.
あ、ギター。奥の方にギターが置いてあるよ。
That looks like it says, Gritter Sale? Selly? Enjoy music.
ほらめいちゃん、行こう行こう。あっちあっち。
わかってるってば。そんな急がなくても逃げやしないわよ。
There's mouthpieces for wind instruments.
歌唱しぐれ。ちょっと奥の方いい？
え、もちろん。
Yo, I see recorders there in the right side. I'm actually really good with a lot of it. I used to be really good with a lot of instruments, but not anymore. Take your time choosing. I'm actually good with like the recorder and the ocarina. I can usually figure it out on my own. Sugar and I follow behind the two cat girls.
どれがいいのかさっぱりわからないわね。
Look up reviews online. You have a phone. Play mean cowbell? Well, we all know there's always a necessity for more cowbell.
そうだね。さっぱりわからないね。
いらっしゃいませ。
Hello, instrument shopkeeper. Kind looking shopkeeper calls out to the two wondering cat girls.
どのようなものをお探しでしょうか。よろしければご案内をさせてください。そうね。いいギターを探してるの。
Why did it go silly out of nowhere?
私に似合いそうなかっこよくていいギターを。
It doesn't really mean anything. I see she's just gone into snob mode. Shopkeeper takes it in stride.
いいギターですか？エレキギターですか？それともアコースティックギターですか？弾き語りとかしたいの。
When you don't know the difference between electric and acoustic, you have problems.
でしたらアコースティックギターですね。そう、私に似合うアコースティックギターを探してるのよ。何かおすすめはあるかしら？ そうですね。見た目や音色はもう好みの問題だと思うのですが、とりあえずいいものならばこの辺りですね。
Shopkeeper takes the guitar down and shows it to her.
どれどれ。
Hey, you guys know how much acoustic guitars cost?
20万円でいいのかしら。
Think $2,000 is a good price for a really good acoustic guitar? Yeah, I think it's about that, right? Grin stiffens, her lip trembling slightly. It's pointing to the price tag that says 200,000 yen. Look at that cute Maple.
そのこれはゼロ2つ多いとか。
I mean, you could also get like a really cheap acoustic guitar for like $100 to $500. It's fine.
そうですね。今は値下げして大変お求めやすくなっております。いいギターと言われますと、やはりこのくらいかなと。
This instrument shopkeeper knows where it's at.
そうね。このくらいよね。
She beat Reciteer a bit.
私もこのくらいのがいいとは思うんだけど、その他にはおすすめはないのかしら。他ですか。
Pulls one out that's like 220,000.
別メーカーだと同ランクのギターならこの辺りでしょうか。
Shopkeeper takes down a different guitar and shows it to Maple. 300,000 yen.
30万円。
30万円。
30万円ってその
It's just 100,000 more.
他もだいたいこんな感じなのかしら。そうですね。やはりこのランクになると。そうよね。やっぱりこのくらいはするものよね。
Maple's like, my savings.
その歌唱さんバイト代ってその前借りとかさせてもらえませんか。ちょっとくらいエロい格好とかならしてもいいんで。
Maple's like, I will sell my body for my dream. She looks at me pleadingly. Seems like she's on the verge of bursting into tears. Guess she just can't drop her facade so easily. So consider that the color steadily drains from her cheeks. I have no choice but to save her from herself. Excuse me, shopkeeper. Do you have any recommendations for beginners? Where would I find them?
初心者向けですか。そうですね。最初の入門ですとこの辺りがおすすめですかね。
Motion to another area with simpler guitars. Price range from 30,000 to 50,000. Yep.
あまり安いものはいろいろと設計も良くない部分もありますし、あとはやはり最低限はちゃんとした音色の方が練習してて楽しいですしね。
And sometimes, like if you find a guitar like secondhand in like a shop that's like of like good make and quality, you could get it like restored like to like perfect playing condition again, and it sounds really great. So that's usually the way to go too.
入門的な教科書やセットもついてますので、この辺りをおすすめしています。
I see, I see. So Maple.
その見え張ってすみませんでした。初心者用のアコースティックギターセットください。
Wrecked.
はい、わかりました。それでは少々お待ちくださいませ。
There are also people who like jump right in and be like, I saved up $2,000 and I want to buy a really nice guitar and do that.
なかなか性格は変わらないね。これもいい勉強でしょう。
Yeah, I guess so. My companion's smiles appeared to be bitter. I know they actually enjoy watching these events unfold.
その箇所いいの？別にあのくらいだったら自分でもなんとか。
Tail on ears slump in dejection. She looks at me apologetically. I'm the one who got you started on all this. Besides, I wanted to buy it for you anyway. I wasn't just saying that. I really want to support you in this.
箇所
Mabel clutched a newly purchased guitar case to her chest. It's heartwarming to see her so excited about it. I owe you a lot, you know? Oh, by the way, random note, when I was learning how to play the guitar, I was very frustrated with it, and then I realized that the big problem was I played lefty. Oops. Anyway, we're family, aren't we? Don't be so high-strung. Pat Mabel's head as she grumbles to herself. Her grip on the guitar tightens as she nods her head.
わかった。
She said that without moving her mouth. Talent.
箇所に甘える。その代わり、ちゃんと練習して。
Exactly, you've become great at playing this guitar.
あんたのために歌ってあげるから。
Aw.
約束。
Though her normal confidence is gone, she speaks without hesitation. She extends an outstretched pinky toward me. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Stick my own pinky out. And the two of us firmly link our fingers.
暑いのはキャラじゃないとか言いながらめちゃくちゃ青春っぽいよ、しぐれちゃん。
Cinnamon is having a great time.
そうですね。とてもとてもとてもとても甘酸っぱくて。
I have no idea what's going on with these two. In fact, it's kind of weird. It's like Cinnamon and Shiger are bonding over here on their own. I'm not sure what to think about that. I'm kind of very, 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 very worried about that, actually. Just saying.
見てるこっちが恥ずかしくなってしまいますわ。やっぱり天然物が一番だよね。二人ともと天然物ですからね。
They're both dreamers who want to follow their dreams.
後ろのあれ、何？
That's a great scene. Are those two always like that? Two of them are huddled together, whispering and mumbling about something. Okay, so one of the things I learned very early on when I started playing the guitar a little bit was that having a good finger dexterity and finger strength is very important. I happen to have a lot of it randomly, so like it was great to have.
それから人差し指がここで、中指はここで、薬指がちょっと届きづらいけど。
She fumbles with her new guitar. Skims a pick in her right hand over the strings. She's like, hell yeah.
もう一回同じように。
Also, don't be like me. Having an introduction book is very helpful. You can learn to make beginner chords and stuff like that. You know, like how chord progression works with the guitar. It'll make your life so much easier. Don't brute force it like I tried to.
かっこいいな、めいちゃん。
She just started. Come on. You look happy.
いいですね。
Maple sits at the other end of the dining table. The rest of us stare intently at her as she frankly scans the beginner's manual.
このくらいで喜ぶわけないでしょ。
She looks the part at least, you know?
もののわからない子猫じゃあるまいし、こんな苦労してやっと一回音鳴らせたくらいじゃ話にならないんだから。
はあ。
この次は G って人差し指がここで中指がここで小指がこんなところって、
Someone's happy.
G もできた。
めいちゃん本当に嬉しそうだね。
It's always fun learning something new too, you know?
もうこっちのことも目に入ってないみたいですし。
Clumsily, she continues to strum the note she just learned. Then she hugs the guitar happily without an ounce of shame.
本当に歌唱さんのおかげです。ありがとうございます。
Yeah, no problems. I didn't do anything. Told me about what was going on, Cinnamon, and I just talked to Maple a bit. If anything, you did more than me. I refill everyone's tea.
歌唱さんってばかっこいいんですから。兄様は天然でそれだからいいのですよね。
Yeah, Sugar and Cinnamon are like suspiciously alike. It's kind of weird.
本当、妹心に容赦なくビシバシ来ますわ。
God damn it, Sugar, go away.
妹じゃなかったってビシバシ来るし。
Oh my god! A flutter? The hell do you mean by that? I have no idea what language they're speaking, but they seem to be able to understand each other. I really don't think I did anything that special, though.
では、メイプルは一旦兄様に預けて、私は先に戻りますね。今日はお母様とお父様と晩ご飯を食べに行く予定がありますので、
Dun 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 dun.
その後で実家にいるショコラとバニラを送りがてらメイプルを迎えに来ます。
Alright, got it. Mabel wishes to stay here and practice. I see nothing wrong with letting her. My house is above the bakery, but they're essentially completely separate. The walls are pretty thick too, so I'm not worried about her being too loud. If anything, I'm worried about disturbing Maple from her trance. I meet Sugar's gaze and nod before seeing her through the front door.
では、私とシナモンはこれで。
Okay, let me know when you're coming back.
はい、メイちゃんをよろしくお願いします。
The door of the waiting taxi opens and the two climb in. And the taxi's like, bah! Simmons a lot like Maple too, huh? I mutter to myself. Watch the car drive into the distance until it's just a speck on the horizon. Now then. Chocolate and vanilla aren't here, so I guess I better start prepping for tomorrow or something. Stretch his head toward the strangely quiet kitchen. Yep, that happens when you first start playing a lot. Maple opens and closes her hands, stiff from straining to reach and press the strings. Then she looks up and scans the room.
あれ？しぐれとシナモンは？
Oh, nice typo! Shigure to Cinnamon, not Maple. She's Maple. She wouldn't look for herself. Unless she's self-searching, which is kind of weird when you would also include Shigure in that comment. No, she says Shigure and Cinnamon. They went home. I think Shigure said she'd come get you soon.
帰ったっていつの間に？あれ？てかもう夜じゃない？え？
got absorbed, right? She looks at the clock, then at her phone, and her eyes go wide. Hand the bewildered Maple a mug of hot tea.
一言くらい声かけてくれればいいのに。
You were so caught up in your practicing, though. She blows on the tea to cool it down.
気を使われっぱなしね。 私は他人に迷惑かけるキャラじゃなかったはずなんだけど。
You go? Alright, see ya. No one feels like you're causing trouble. Mabel continues to blow on the tea and still hasn't taken a sip. She lets a chuckle escape from her softly smiling lips.
歌唱に乗せられちゃったからね。せめてみんなを納得させられるくらいは頑張らないと。
It sounds like a good plan. I nod in agreement. She continues to blow on the mug until finally she brings the rim to her lips and takes a sip. Maybe you should have made iced tea instead. Watch as Maple scrunches up her face and sticks out her tongue.
あ、ねえ歌唱、爪切り貸してくれる？
Nail clippers? Didn't you just fix your nails the other day? Cock my head curiously as I hand over the nail clippers.
ま、今までならね。
She says that she clips off the tips of one of her perfectly maintained nails with a snap. Maple? She continues eagerly, the clippers snapping rhythmically. She clips and clips until her beautiful long and slender nails have begun uniformly cut down in size. I thought you really cared about your nails.
ギター弾くのに邪魔だからね。仕方ないわ。
Says it like it should be a foregone conclusion. She moves on to smoothing out the newly roughened edges with the nail clippers file.
これでよし。
She inspects her now shortened nails, looking satisfied and gives a short nod. You're really serious about this.
当たり前でしょ。私を誰だと思ってんの？
Who the hell do you think I... Anyway.
やると決めたらやるしかないでしょ。
She says that she lays the guitar on her legs again and begins to set it up. How about taking a short break? Try to do too much all at once, and you're going to forget a lot of it. I'll make something for dinner.
じゃあお言葉に甘えさせてもらおうかしら。でもできるまで練習してるわ。爪も切ったことだし。
That she buries herself in the beginner's manual again. I unconsciously stifle a laugh. Turning away from Maple, I head into the kitchen. Is she being diligent or just stubborn?
何か言った？
No, nothing.
何か言ってたでしょ。何を？
I was wondering what I should make for dinner.
違うわね。そんなこと言ってなかったわ。
So how do you feel about pasta?
ちょっとはぐらかさないでよ。ねえ。
People can be cute too sometimes. As I muse to myself, I begin to prepare dinner with Maple's clumsy guitar playing as a soundtrack. Jovel and the food consider staying here. Kasho, alright. Maybe we find at my place. Oh, wait, what? Hello, food coma kitties.
お客様、2名ご案内です。お持ち帰りですか？店内でお召し上がりですか？メニューこちらになります。どうぞ。
There's service for you with a smile.
おう、プルメ。朝もケーキセット用に頼むわ。
オッケー、すぐ出すわ。メープルお姉ちゃん、補充用の紅茶ってこれでいいの？あ、それそれ、ありがとう。補充はこっちでやっとくから置いといて。
Totally back to normal, huh, Maple? Look out at the store through the window that separates the kitchen from the lobby.
はい、すっかり元気ですね。最近は家でも楽しそうにずっとギターの練習してますし、毎日すごく充実してるみたいですよ。
Should be playing in no time at that rate then. That's nice.
それもこれも歌唱さんのおかげですね。
Kashu, I didn't do anything, right? Told you it's not. Continue the conversation we've had many times. Meanwhile, Cinnamon beats a bowl of whipped cream with the hand mixer. What's wrong, Cinnamon?
いえ、何 音を鳴らすたびに次まで時間がかかってたんですけど。
Maybe it was all you really talk about, huh?
そうですね。めいちゃん大好きですから。
The vibration of the mixer knocked a wooden spoon to the floor.
すみません。すぐに洗いま。
Hey, Cinnamon? What's wrong? Are you okay? Cinnamon crouches on the ground, clutching her chest, and I rush over to her.
大丈夫ですよ。なんでもないですから。
Dummy, you definitely aren't okay. What's wrong? Where does it hurt?
いえ、痛むといえば痛むんですけれど。
But?
いえ、そのブラがきつくて。
What's this? Nekopara Volume 3. Ding. Wait, what? Your bra?
なので動いた時にキュッてすることがあるだけで、
Yo, you better tell that Shigure you have to get a new bra.
別に体調が悪いわけじゃなくてですね。
Oh, is that all it is? Some feel worn out. When she squatted down, clutching her chest like that, 1,000 terrible possibilities flashed through my mind. Take a deep breath and straighten myself out. Sugar buys those for you, doesn't she? If they don't fit, you should let her know.
それはそうなんですけど、あまりに頻繁すぎてしぐれちゃんに悪くて。
No, girl! Alright. Yo, word to the wise from someone who has friends. Gotta get a bra that lets your girls breathe and that fits, okay? Very important for your health. Do it. So it's gotten to that point, huh? Cat girls do grow quickly, but she's growing faster than most. I like how it like zooms in on her chest too. You want me to like? There you go. All the fan service you guys ever wanted in your life, right here. In one Kasho shell. Alright. Without realizing, I focus on Cinnamon's bouncing chest. What? Okay, you want more? Alright, Kasho. This one's for you. Drink heavily, my friends. What? No, bad, wrong. Can't look at her like that. Smack myself in the head. Still, something you need. Even if you try to make do, you're going to need a new one eventually, right? Plus, if it's seriously making your daily life that hard. Besides, there are ones that aren't really that expensive, aren't there?
でもブラっておっぱいを彩るものじゃないですか。そんな安物だとちょっと可愛くないっていうか。
Huh?
いえ、私どっちかっていうと大きい方じゃないですか。合わないブラだときついですし、形も崩れちゃうじゃないですか。だからあんまり安っぽいのは抵抗があるんですよね。
Oh, so this basically say she's gotta get a replacement, she's got an expensive one. I get it. I don't know what to say to Cinnamon, who's speaking so authoritatively on the subject of bras and breasts. She's pretty proud of her chest, isn't she? Well, it's not like I can really touch on it, after all. The subject, I mean. Give me some money then, so go out and buy a new one, please.
ええ、そんなの悪いですから。
It's fine, you've done more than enough to deserve it. Bought a guitar for Maple, after all. Can't just pretend to not notice that you're in pain.
それでしたら、その歌唱さんに命令されてきついのをつけてるってことにすれば。
Yeah, that's not happening. Huh?
そういうプレイだと思えばきついのもハーハーできますので。
Yeah, no, you're getting a new one.
それならお互いにウィンウィンっていうか。
Go buy a new bra. Boss Cinnamon, who's begun to pant heavily on the head. What kind of playing is that? Cinnamon sure doesn't try to hide her true self.
でしたら次のお休みでいいですか？
Now. No, you should go buy it as soon as possible.
ああ、いえ、そういうことではなくて。
Huh? It's not?
歌唱さんが付き合ってくださるんですよね。
Wait, what? What? I don't really think I need to go there for you to buy a bra. I like how she's like giving this face like, but you know, there are some stores I can't go into. I'm like, I don't know. There's some stores Kasho shouldn't be going into either, if you know what I mean. Anyway. Seriously? I didn't think there was a rule like that. Though I think I've heard of stores like that. Maybe for a place that sell high-class clothing or proper underwear. But I don't really feel like I asked Shigure about that sort of thing. Oh, Kasho is getting tricked! Got it. So now I have plans for my next day off. I'm going to go bra shopping with Cinnamon. Going bra shopping sucks, man. Just saying. Secret lingerie shopping? What? Cinnamon's like, yo, I'm all for this. No, it really isn't. It's just a normal shopping trip. That we're going to save for next time, guys. I know it's cutting a little bit short, but hey, guess what? You're supposed to have fun, drink throughout this. Hour and a half of drinking should be enough. And I still have to finish more dinner. So, I'm going to call it here. This has been animefanrk2k. Next time, we're going to see how this laundry shopping trip thing goes. But, you know, that's next time. See you guys on Twitch for the rest of the week. See you next week for the Monday Night Livestream. Have a good one. Peace.